Imagine you walk into a room full of people. Maybe it's a party, maybe it's a meeting, or just a casual gathering. The moment you step in, a little voice in your head whispers, "They're looking at you." Are they judging your outfit? Do they think you look weird? Are they analyzing every move you make? This feeling is familiar to almost everyone at some point. But why does this happen? Why do we assume that others are constantly evaluating us? And more importantly, how do we break free from this cycle? The truth is, this tendency comes from how our brains are wired. Our ancestors lived in tight-knit groups, where social acceptance was crucial for survival. If you were rejected by the tribe, it could mean being left alone in the wild, which was practically a death sentence. Over time, our brains evolved to be highly sensitive to how others perceive us. Even though modern life doesn't have the same life or death consequences, our minds still react as if being disliked or judged is a major threat. Another reason is something called the spotlight effect. This is a psychological bias where we overestimate how much people notice us. We think others are paying way more attention to our mistakes, appearance, or behavior than they actually are. In reality, most people are too focused on their own lives, their own insecurities, and their own thoughts to be scrutinizing us the way we imagine. Then there's social conditioning. Since childhood, we've been trained to seek approval, whether from parents, teachers, or friends. Compliments made us feel good, while criticism made us feel ashamed. Over time, we become hyper-aware of external validation, leading to the fear of being judged negatively. Social media amplifies this even more, making us feel like we're always being watched and evaluated. So how do we get over this? First, it's crucial to realize that most people aren't actually thinking about us as much as we assume. If someone does judge, their opinion is based on their own experiences, biases, and insecurities. It says more about them than about us. One powerful way to let go of this fear is by shifting focus outward. Instead of thinking, "What do they think of me?" try asking, "What do I think of them?" Or, "How can I make this conversation enjoyable?" This change in perspective immediately reduces self-consciousness. Another approach is exposure. The more you put yourself in situations where you might feel judged, whether it's public speaking, sharing your opinions, or simply wearing what you like, the more you realize that the world doesn't end, and most people don't care as much as you feared. Finally, practicing self-acceptance is key. When you genuinely like and accept yourself, external opinions lose their grip. Instead of trying to be perfect, embrace imperfections. Real confidence comes not from being liked by everyone, but from being comfortable with yourself, even if some people don't approve. At the end of the day, breaking free from the fear of judgment isn't about making everyone like you. It's about realizing that their opinions don't define you in the first place.